I'm sitting naked in a clawfoot tub. Across from me sits a well-groomed New Yorker who's using his bare ass cheek to stop the water from draining because we can't find the plug. Not really sure the point of a tub with no drain plug, but obviously the owner of this Airbnb is more of a shower person. The New Yorker's name is Harry. I'm giving him a detailed resume of my entire theater performance history, and he's teaching me for the first time what it feels like to have someone really listen to you. He's got the bone structure of every classic heartthrob and these fierce, magnetic eyes that make you wonder, are you trying to fuck me or do you just look like that? We just had sex, obviously. Why else would I be naked in a bathtub with a stranger from the internet talking about my high school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream? When I stepped out of the train station on my way to our first meetup, at first I couldn't see him. There was a service truck blocking our sight lines. I go around behind the truck, a move he clearly isn't expecting, as he jumps when I call out to him from behind. It's dark outside. At the exact moment of our meeting, the moon is 69% illuminated. It's true, I looked it up. His first questions when we get back to his Airbnb come in a sequence. Do you want anything to drink? I think I might order food. What do you like? Do you want to watch something? I think they have Apple TV Plus. I knew then that this encounter was going to be different. August Osage County plays in the background as he tells me about his family through bites of microwaved popcorn. Meryl Streep is in that movie. I love Meryl Streep. But I can't keep my eyes off of his. I want to listen. I tell him a lot about myself, too. Not for myself, but for the feeling he gives me that nothing else in this world matters except for what I'm telling him right now. I sleep over that night. I wasn't planning to. I have school in the morning. The sound of his breathing lulls me to sleep like the careful hum of a box fan. My roommate doesn't know where I am. In the morning, he buys me coffee and sends me off on the blue line with a kiss. There are people around. We agree to meet up later that afternoon when I'm done with classes. He wants to see the Bean. I tell him to meet me there, and I'll take him to my favorite restaurant in the city. He was supposed to leave Chicago that next day, or so I thought. Come to find out, over a year later, he had a train ticket headed for Philadelphia due to leave that morning after. I still don't know what compelled him not to get on that train, although my ego tells me I have a pretty good idea. We have devil dogs for dinner, and I get a kick out of the way he says, Chicago dog. I have class on Zoom the next morning, and I send my best friend Audrey a video of me in class while a man sleeps in my bed. The two of us struggle to hide our laughter as the professor continues to teach. Harry cries in the Uber on our way to Union Station. We're holding hands and exchanging meaningful eye contact. I feel brave in that Uber. Normally I would assume all Uber drivers homophobic until proven otherwise, but these final moments hold significance for me that I won't let anyone else deny. He muses about how our encounter first began. I came to him from an unexpected direction. He couldn't have predicted me, or the impact our time together would have on the both of us. In the final moments before the train departs, we exchange a kiss, like every gay romance movie with a tragic ending, which is most of them. I leave the train station confused. I don't truly know Harry, but I have a knowledge of him an intimate few share. I don't know his favorite color, but I do know what his tongue feels like on mine. I don't know what superpower he would choose if he could choose any, but I do know the way he can take up to 10 minutes to answer a question so that he might find just the right words to form his answer. I don't know his age, but I do know the constellations you can trace the shape of in the freckles on his cheeks. I name those constellations after him. In those days, I am in love with him, and I am afraid to say it. In the end, after all of this time spent with a stranger from the internet who in 3 days gave me a better idea of what love should look like than my parents have in 24 years, all I can think about is, why have a clawfoot tub if you don't take baths?